Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over to that channel, hit that subscribe button, and then move on over to the playlist section. When you click on the playlist, you're gonna find all the workouts categorized by month. So we're currently in the June 2026 playlist, and the workouts are gonna be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, FriYay Finish, and it'll have the date 6/19/26. So with that, I think we are gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start my watch here. And there we go, who's on here? We got, oh hey, it's good to see you, Tony, and Lynn is on. So Tony and Joanna, Lynn, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead, stretching all the way through the fingertips. Feel that stretch through your side as you come up. And who's on here? JJ is on here. Good morning. Good to see you. And let's take it to the side. Who else do we got? And Bobby is on. Good morning. Let's take it to the side. And let's take it down to the ground. And let's take those legs out wide, toes pointed out, taking it down side to side. And bring it up, arms out to the side, and just taking it side to side. Legs stay still here. And let's go ahead and bring those legs in a little bit. Hands just above the knees. We're gonna bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral, straighten the legs, round the back, and bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it out. You can go as slow or as fast as you want here. Just work through that entire range of motion. go ahead and roll it all the way up, pulling one arm across the body. And release, taking it to the other side. All right, oh, okay. I thought that Jeff Martin was doing Sheridan. I wasn't sure the other day. So welcome. JJ and Sheridan are on here. I'm used to seeing all the names in a certain way. Pulling one elbow back. And pulling our other elbow back. Oh, feels good. I have made 15 workouts in a row. Well, not in a row, I've taken the weekends off, but it's been a while since I've done 15 workouts, 15 strength workouts in 3 weeks. So Monday through Friday. Okay, we're gonna take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press those hands down to the ground. I have a bar behind my back instead of clasping my fingers together, pulling those shoulder blades together, bringing the arms up as the chest goes forward. And we're going to go ahead and take the arms down. And bend the knees, roll it all the way up, and we are going to get started with a squat arm circle. So go ahead and grab one weight. Hands up. We're going to put the rear back, sit down, stand up, lift one elbow, weight goes around the head. And then lift the other elbow. So alternating sides. One more on each side. Very good. Moving into a little lateral leg raise. So we're going to grab a band if you got it. I think I said hello to everyone. All right. Bringing that band right up to just above the knee. If you don't have bands, you can do it without, but go get some because they're cheap. All right, if you need a balance check, you can have one hand on a wall, but we're just gonna bring the leg in to out. Last one, taking it to the other side, in to out. Last one. We're gonna grab one weight for a standing ab crunch. Arm comes up, we're just gonna crunch, crunch. And taking it to the other side. And finishing off with some shoulder rotations. So 2 weights, elbows are right at the side. Just gonna take those arms out, keeping the elbows right by your side and back. One, going right back to the beginning with those squat arm circles. Ready? Sit back, butt goes back, down, and around. Last one. Very good. Moving in to the lateral leg raises. I see Laura and Tim are here. Good morning. Happy Friday. Ready? In to out. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, going into those standing ab crunches. Ready? Crunch. Last one, to the other side, crunch. one, and we're going into those shoulder rotations. Elbows right next to your body. Bring it out and in. Last one, and moving into our last set in this first round, squat arm circles. Here we go. One more on each side. Very good. Lateral leg raises are next. Ready? Taking it to the other side. Last one. Moving into those standing ab crunches. Ready? Crunch. Last one. To the other side. Crunch. Last one, and shoulder rotations are next. And last. Here we go. Out to in. Elbows right next to your body. One, and just like that, round one is in the books. A high five, how are we feeling? All right, we're gonna start round two with a pendulum lunge. So we're gonna step to the front and try to step right to the back. When you go back, back knee toward the ground, torso nice and tall. When you go front, back knee toward the ground, torso nice and tall. 1. If your balance is wonky, or if it's just too hard to go all the way through, you can do a tap in the center like this. I'm going to the other side now. Tap and then go back. It's been a while since I've done these. My legs are tired. All right, well done. Going into an alternating shoulder press. Alternating shoulder press. Weights come up to goalpost. One up, one down. Just press. Last one. All right. Suitcase swing. Let's see if I can do this without hitting my leg. Every time I do this, I hit my leg with the weight. I end up with a big bruise on my leg. All right, we're gonna do a squat. Push the butt back, sit down. As you stand up, you're gonna tuck the rear, push the hips forward this way, not this way. Not a big arch in the back, just a hip thruster. When you work through those hips like that, you create a lot of power. That's gonna bring the arm up, and then you're gonna switch the weight in the arm. All right, here we go. Push the butt back, back is straight. Thrust the hips forward. Last one. All right. Weights go down. One-legged hops. We have a line, imaginary line, right down the center of our mat. One leg, hop back and forth. You can do 2 legs, too, if your balance isn't as good, but I'd like you to start trying one leg. You can even just hop without trying to transfer weight side to side. So you can also, if you really don't want to hop, you can just fast feet back and forth. So whatever method you're doing, here we go. Three, 2, last one. Lateral hops. Ready? To the other side. Three, 2, last one. All right, going back into the pendulum lunge. Here we go, ready? Front to back. one before we take it to the other side. Here we go. Last one. Very good. My legs are burning. Going into those alternating shoulder presses. Bring those weights up. Here we go. Last one. Very good. Suitcase swings are next. Ready? Push that butt back. Man, my words. Push that butt back. Back is gonna stay straight. There we go. Hips thrust forward. Last one. Hops are next. Here we go. Ready, back and forth. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. All right, 2 rounds in, or 2 sets in. Third set, final set in our second round, starting with those pendulum lunges. Last one before we take it right to the other side. Last one. Shoulder presses are next. Ready? Last one. Very good. Heading into our suitcase swings. Here we go. Ready? Push that butt back, down and up. Last one. Very good. Hops. Ready? Let's do it. Last one, to the other side. Last one. I can tell my proprioception is still not quite as good on that side. All right. High five. High five. Round two is in the books. Whew. How are we feeling? I think that was the hardest set of today. We are going to do some flies and we're going to do some front delt floor presses and a weighted bridge. So I'm going to have 3 different weights down here on the ground. So I'll give you just a second to grab your weights. We're going to start, however, with a plank up and down. I'm going to blow my nose. All right. So I've had this hand that has been bugging me, so we'll see how I'm able to do this. I may have to be on one fist. But we're going to start in plank, take it down to the elbows, then up onto hands, okay? And the way I tell you to do it is the first one, you're going to lead with your right hand down, lead with your right hand up. Then this next one, you'll lead with your left hand down and your left hand up, so that you work kind of, you switch your leading hand, just working both sides a little more evenly, all right? Here we go. You get tired, just hold this plank position. You can hold it here or on elbows or on the forearms, thinking about belly button pressing into the backbone. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. Very good. Just like that. All right, I was able to go flat-handed. All right, we're gonna go into some flies. I'm gonna put some weights. Oh, Well, I'll try the first set like that. Okay, flies are next. Feet are flat on the ground. Arms come right up over the chest, palms facing in. Arms can be slightly bent. We're just going to take them down and up. One, and going into a weighted bridge. I'm going to use one of my heavier weight here and just let this weight sit on my hips. Heels are on the ground, toes are pointed up. We're going to bridge it up, just supporting the weight, squeeze the rear, push through the heels and down, up and down. One, and we're going to finish off with that front delt floor press. I'm going to try these heavier weights. All right, I got them. Arms are right up over the shoulders. We're going to bring them straight down, elbows by the body, and press it up. One, and we are going back to those plank up and downs. Ready? And take it down and up. Last one, very good. It's the first time I've been on a flat hand for something like that in a long time. Okay, going into the flies. Feet flat on the ground, arms up in the air. Ready? Taking it down and up. One, very good, and going into the weighted bridge on the heels, toes pointed up, pressing through the heels, squeezing the rear as you lift up and down. Squeeze that rear as you come up. One, and taking it into the front delt floor press. Arms come up, take them straight down and up. Last one, and just like that, you guys. You know what I'm gonna say? Last set of the week. All right. Like I said, this is my 15th workout, 15th strength workout in 3 weeks, so I'm feeling pretty good. All right, ready? And take it down and up. Last one, very good. And we're gonna go into that fly. Feet on the ground, arms right up over the chest. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one. Going into the weighted bridge. Ready? And press it up, bridge it up and down. Squeeze the rear down. Last one, and finishing off with the front delt floor press. Ready? And take it down and up. Last one. And that is how you finish a week strong. How we feeling? I have just a couple minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do just a few stretches. One of my favorites, this butterfly, using the elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. I like this because it stretches out my hips, it stretches out my low back, my legs. I feel like I get a little bit of everything. And release elbows from the knees with the straight back. Take the chin toward the toes. And release. Straddle stretch. Take it straight down in front here, straight back. And one arm across the body, shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And take it to the other side. Go ahead and stand it up. Stretching up tall. Go ahead and forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. And that is gonna do it for our daily dose of fitness on a FriYay. We've made it. Carlos hopped on here. Good morning, Carlos. We made it another week, you guys. I always feel good when I get to the end of the week, especially when I've been here every day. So another perfect week of being in the gym. It's been great. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I have a quote for you today. It's by Teddy Roosevelt, and it says, "Keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground." I like that. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope to see you back here on Monday. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.